What's up, everyone? Welcome to CSD Sports Cards. Today it is week 8. I'm eventually going to run out of fingers. Week 8. And we are going to celebrate week 8 by taking a look back at the 2024 Donruss Elite. It says, look for the green parallels in Elite, First Class, and more. These are kind of hit or miss. People either like them or they don't. I don't mind them. All right. If you hit that like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, man. So I have not, due to finally going on my honeymoon, I did not watch football at all for week 6 or 7. Nothing. We traveled Saturday, and then the next day I was sick. I caught a cold right at the end of the vacation, literally on the way flight home. And we were so burnt out, man. We just like napped and just watched horror movies all day. So I missed a few things. So we're going to start off. Man, how many videos am I have to start off like the Jets are just, they're pure garbage. They're just like one big, giant, steaming pile of turd. I just... You know, and I've joked about it in the past, like picking a different team. You know what I mean? Like... But, I'll bask in the misery and sorrow of it all. But, like, how bad does a team have to get before you're just given a free pass to go, follow a different team? Got a green Joe Burrow on the Spellbound. He's out for the year. And you can see these cards are pretty simple. They're all foil and shiny. Jim Harbaugh. So they'll be... I always thought these cards were good for, like, the younger kids. They're pretty cheap. And they're shiny. You know, kids like shiny things. Marcus Colston on the green. Dots or whatever that is. Terry. Garrett Wilson. Man, I'm surprised they all haven't abandoned ship. Like, honestly, I wouldn't blame them. Like, why would you want to spend your time on a team that... It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what coaches you put in there. It doesn't matter the personnel. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That team is just terrible. Tidal waves. Just terrible. All right, enough talking about that garbage. Man, but damn. But seriously, how many... Have any of you ever switched teams? Have you ever been a fan of a team that's just been so bad for so long that at what point did you switch? Or did you? Or you just endure? I'm just going to endure. I'm not going to switch. I'm just curious if anybody has. Or what's the worst a team could get where you're like, it's okay. Everyone gives you a pass. Tua. I think he got benched. Thought I read somewhere. Oh, we got Marcus Colston, numbered. I mean, this clown wasn't even... Oh. Number to 875 on the aspirations. Today on the aspirations. All right, last pack of this one. Spellbound on CeeDee Lamb. Ooh, double green. Myles Garrett. Michael Vick. Jared Goff. All right, what else did we have? The Niners beat the Falcons. Man, the Niners are looking pretty good, too. Cowboys beat the Commanders. I don't think I had that one. I need to really start writing them down. Packers barely beat the Cardinals. I know my wife was kind of checking the score boxes on that one while it was going on. Oops. Broncos beat the Giants in last-minute fashion. Like, when the Giants start getting okay. Breece Hall, full throttle right out of New Jersey. Max Crosby. Another Marcus Colston. What is this, a Marcus Colston box? And the Myles Garrett box? Good Lord. Also been seeing a lot of Dolphins in here. Tyreek Hill. Hawkinson, Pickens. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of the same players. TJ Watt. Another Dolphin. Another Bill. Another Jet. What a weird pack. AFC East pack. Forget everything I said about Full Throttle, Sidney Brown, Michael Vick, Goff, Gates. This is another Goff and another Vick. Weird. Dylan Lube, Isaiah Pacheco. That one's different. Colts are 6-1. Dude, seriously. Who, and there's not one person out there, even the diehardest Colts fans, I promise you, did not have the Colts being 6-1. Like, what an absolutely wild season. Garrett Wilson, he's right behind Breece Hall, full throttle out of New York. J.J. McCarthy on the aspirations. Or should be J.J. McCarthy is ass. Travis Kelce, Justin Herbert. I don't know if he is or not. Like I said, I haven't watched football in the last 2 weeks. But it's fun to make fun of the Vikings. Because he's on the box. Got to make fun of the guy on the box. Yeah, I mean, the Colts. I still don't get that one. 6-1. The Bears won. That's disappointing. It's always good when the Bears lose because the Bears are garbage. And it's fun to watch Bears fans have freakouts and meltdowns. The Browns beat the Dolphins. You know, I don't have a lot of room to make fun of any other team. This clown. But seeing the Dolphins be just as trash is it's nice. Cortland Sutton, Travis Etienne. Man. I mean, they got whooped by the Browns. But I mean, we barely got beat by the Panthers, but still it was the Panthers. Myles Garrett on the aspirations. This is the Stars to $2.99. Lamar and Kyler. Oh, what else do we have? Patriots beat the Titans. That's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to the Patriots being garbage at the beginning of the year. So that's disappointing. Eagles beat the Vikings. Eagles are still playing how they're playing. I know there's a lot of people upset about the tush push. I think it's a great play. Ooh, a double. Aspirations. Zaire Franklin. All right, last pack. What do we got? Eagles beat the Vikings. Rams beat the Jags. The Jags being 4-3 was a shocker too. And then the Bengals beat the Steelers, which is hilarious because it's Joe Flacco. And he got hurt, I do believe. Will Levis and Darren Payne. Oh, so here we go. Got a couple Jets. I mean, seriously, like full throttle right out of that city. Like, how would you, why would anyone sign an extension? I wouldn't. I'd be like, get me the F out of here. Like, bunch of shiny there. A bunch of green. I didn't mean to put these in here. So a bunch of the green dots. A bunch of random inserts. And then the hits. We were searching for the hits. Probably start off with Marcus Colston to 875. You know what's wild? I was thinking about this the other day. Maybe I should save this for next week. The rant for next week. But I'm going to rant about it now. It's numbered to 875. And I've talked about downtowns. You know, I don't, you know what, I'll save it. I'll save it. All I'm going to say is this real quick, though. There's 875 of these, and that would make this worthless in most collectors' eyes. No one would look at a card 875 of something and be like, that's worth it. Now go look at how many downtowns have been graded. And tell me why people want them so much when there's so many of them. Zaire Franklin to 875. Myles Garrett to 299. And then this is probably the best card in here, or would have been at the time. J.J. McCarthy to 875. They are Vikings are 3-3, so I have no idea. Oh, I didn't even go over next week. Man, I'm slacking. This is what happens when you take 2 weeks off. All right, real quick, while I'll put these cards up here and you can admire them while I rattle this off. I mean, obviously the Bengals are going to beat the Jets. I have zero faith in this team anymore. Chargers over Vikings. Falcons over Dolphins, I hope, because then I want to see McDaniels get fired. Patriots are going to beat the Browns. I hate saying that. Eagles over the Giants. Ooh, man. I hope the Panthers beat the Bills. Oh, man. Hope the Ravens beat the Bears. Niners over the Texans. Bucks over the Saints. We're going to go Broncos over the Cowboys. Man, same with the Broncos. Who would have thought they'd be 5-2? Colts over the Titans. Packers over the Steelers. And Commanders over the Chiefs. So, and then there's like 6 teams that have bye weeks. Cardinals, Lions, Jaguars, Raiders, Rams, and Seahawks. So those are my weekly picks, and they're all going to be wrong, like I am every week. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think. How's your team doing? And then let me know, like, at what point is it allowed to, like, jump ship on a team? At what point, what is your breaking point for your team? At what point do you look at your team and go, yeah, it's time to move on? I'm just curious. I'm curious what everybody's line is. All right. Or if you don't even have one, let me know. And then always, as always, until the next one later.